dreaming of a summer day with palm trees and sunny rays and sunflower fields. We run away,
Hey guys, it's Mel. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to guide you through an easy warm-up stretch that's going to give you energy and prepare you for the day. So come to a seated meditation, plant one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart, and go ahead and take a few deep breaths in the nose and out of the nose. Restricting the back of your throat, making that Ujjayi pranayama, ocean-like breath. I invite you to set the intention of resilience today. So wherever you are in your life, or if you just want to focus on your practice, be resilient. Don't let anything affect you, and don't let anything take you out of your power. You are so powerful, and you can do anything that you put your mind to. So with that in mind, let's take this into your practice. Taking one more deep breath. And bring your hands to your heart. Go ahead and come to hands and knees. So open up the knees super wide, reach the hands long in front of you, and sit yourself down to child's pose. Let this be intentional by pushing your hips down onto your ankles actively as you push your hands in front of you and keep reaching longer. Feel yourself elongating even when you're in this restorative posture. Today's flow is focused on core strengthening and lower body flexibility. So with that being said, come on up to hands and knees and let's move through a few cat and cows. So arch your back as you look up. Good, and then exhale as you push and round your spine down, keeping your tailbone right over your knees at all times. Going through this 2 to 3 more times to your own breath. Let it be so intentional. Go as slow as you want. Feeling every bit of your spine and your core being stretched as you move through these. Good, you can just kind of shake it around, make big circles, breathe life into your whole entire body, especially your spine, your wrists, your shoulders. Good. Curl the toes under and push the hips to downward facing dog. Bending one knee at a time, shake out the bottom half. Gaze is in between your thighs, neck is super long, and you're pushing through your fingertips. Nice. All right, inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step or jump all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale for a flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Again, inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward folds. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Good. All right. Hands to heart. Stand all the way up, reaching your hands to the sky. Samastitihi, hands to heart. All right. Inhale. Exhale, meet me in a forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crouch and curl into a little ball as you're on your tippy toes. You can challenge your balance by grabbing your shins and balancing here. Nice. Taking another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. Sit all the way down to the mat and come right into Navasana, boat pose. So your legs are floating, your arms are floating. You can even lift your legs straight if you want to make it harder, or if you want to make it easier, you can keep your hands on the ground. Okay, from here, you're going to take any variation of crunches. I'm going to show you the hardest version by crunching your knees in and then reaching your arms and legs long. Crunch it in and reach. You can either do this one or you can do a modified version by putting your hands behind you or keeping your feet planted on the ground. But you're going to take this for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, reaching at the top, hold, hold, hold. It's going to feel brutal. Lower your boat halfway down and relax. Pull your knees into your chest. Okay, taking a quick breath for a break, doing one more set of core. So coming all the way up to high boat and then lower for half boat. Pull the knees in right away. Come back to the high boat. Pull using your core. Reach your arms and legs, lower for low boat. Reach the arms behind you, pull the knees in. And one more time, reach all the way up, high boat. Use your core, use your abdominals. Come to low boat, hold, and release. Okay, now we're actually releasing for good. Making a few circles, giving your low back a massage. Now that your core is super warmed up, we can go into getting into the flexibility of our lower body. So let's work into the hamstrings, the hips, and do some twists. So pulling your right knee in towards your chest, making a few circles, pulling the knee over to your armpit. Nice. Warming that hip socket up. Let it feel juicy. Nice. Okay, taking the bottom of your right foot for half happy baby. So holding at the top, and you can bend the knee a few times if you'd like, or just keep it static. Nice. Okay, extend the leg up in front of you to the sky, and you're going to grab wherever feels comfortable on your leg, whether that be your shin, the back of your thigh, or your foot. Holding for a few breaths, and then you're just going to pulse it to your face and release. Pulse and release. You can even walk your hands up like I'm doing, reaching your neck long towards your toe, taking a few walks up and down. This is not only stretching your hamstring, but it's also getting into your core. Nice. Let it be active. And then once you're ready, just go ahead and hold, and we're gonna open your leg up just like a door, all the way open to the right. So keeping your sacrum planted on the ground beneath you. That's why I like to keep my left hand on my hip to keep it square. And then release the leg and switch sides. So pulling the left knee into your chest and begin to take those circles. Nice. Also making sure to keep your bottom leg engaged so that right foot can be flexed or pointed. Okay, taking the bottom of the foot, going for half happy baby, just like we did on the other side. And again, I'm keeping that right hand on my hip. Nice. You can go ahead and bend the knee and straighten, whatever feels good. And then bring it up to the center, pulling your leg towards your face. You can take a few pulses, and when you're ready, if you did so on the other side, go ahead and start walking up and down your leg by making it more active and getting into your core. So walk down and walk up. Walk down and up. Nice. Squeezing your glutes as you do this to keep them active and engaged. Nice. Last couple. Making sure you're exhaling super deep as you reach all the way to the top. And hold this heel stretch. When you're ready, open it up just like a door, all the way open to the left. Nice. Engage your core, engage your glutes, and engage the bottom leg. All right, coming back through center. Amazing. Extend both legs up to the sky just for a couple breaths. Massage your thighs if you want. And then next up, we are going to grab your ankles if that's possible, or at least reach towards them. And you're going to extend your glutes up into this glute bridge. So I like to hold my ankles because then it forces me to get my shoulder blades underneath super good, and I can squeeze my glutes and lift my hips higher. So you can lift onto your tippy toes if that feels good, holding on to your heels, or just holding the ground. You can even modify by putting a block underneath your hips or putting your hands underneath your low back. Keep holding, squeeze your glutes as much as you can. Lift, 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 and slowly lower down to the ground, one vertebrae at a time. Okay, taking one more time, lift the hips up to the sky, grabbing the ankles or not, whatever feels good for you. You can also do full wheel here if that's in your practice and that's what you want to do. I'm showing you the modified version where my hands are underneath my low back. Good. Okay, taking a couple variations, you can lift one knee at a time and then switch, extending that leg to the sky. Nice. If you lift one leg, make sure to lift the other one as well. Always make sure to even it out. And when you're ready, lower down slowly, pulling your knees into your chest to stretch out the back. Okay, from here, we're going into candlestick. Good. So you're bringing your legs behind your head or just bringing them up to the sky. Whatever feels good here. You can bend your knees around your ears. You can take the bind behind your back, or you can simply just lift the legs. And I also invite you to try different leg variations just to make it fun. Okay, slowly roll out of this, one vertebrae at a time. And to counterbalance, we are going into fish pose. So right away, arch your back, drop your head onto the top of your head, and either keep your knees bent like this, or you can even lift your legs out long or lift them to the sky. Nice. All right, pulling the knees back into your chest. Taking Sudha Baddha Konasana, but the opposite way where you're facing the sky. And then drop your knees over to the right for a spinal twist. Coming back to a more neutral breath, twisting it out. We did some good leg stretches, back bends, deep forward folds. So this should feel really good. All right, moving through center, changing sides. Knees are over to the left and your gaze is to the right. Nice. Coming back through center, taking one more posture. Open up the legs wide for a full happy baby. This is the peak pose, so holding here, rocking left and right while still pushing your sacrum to the mat underneath you. Okay, release that, pulling your knees into your forehead, giving yourself a big hug, and then rocking up to a seat. Coming back into a seated meditation, just like how we started. And coming back to that intention you set of resilience, allowing that intention to not only be a part of your practice today, but let it go into the rest of your day. Closing your eyes, sending yourself love, feeling the beautiful impact of this practice into your mind, body, and soul, and let it bleed out into your life. Hands to your forehead. Namaste, my loves. The light and teacher in me honors and sees the light and teacher in every one of you. Love you all so much. I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.